Okay.
Hey Amy.
Hey Taylor.
The Floppy Emu came in.
That sounds like an emo with a neurologic disorder.
That's what it is.
That's good.
Except it isn't.
Oh, okay.
It's a floppy drive emulator. Hence the name.
That sounds cool too.
Well, and that's also what that SD to IC was that I showed you on the C64. Almost all retro computers now have a few upgrades you can do to them.
Mm-hmm.
And increasing the RAM is a big one. Almost all of them have some way of increasing the RAM. We're going to do that in the future because I've got a target in mind. And then emulating a floppy drive so that the computer thinks it's talking to a floppy drive when in fact it is talking to modern storage that could even have on a single SD card every piece of software ever written for that computer.
Easily.
So,
without breaking a sweat.
Right.
Because
and still have a lot of room for you to save your programs. So Floppy Emu is from Big Mess-O-Wires, and it is
these names.
They're fabulous!
I got a Floppy Emu from Big Mess-O-Wires.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
So this is the one that's going to work with the Apple II.
Okay.
And it comes with a case that you have to assemble. So we're going to assemble the case. And then...
And look how cute.
I know, but that's actually not it because
I know, but it just looks cute.
But that's the thing if you wanted to...
Yeah, if you want to be able to do that. Everyone can understand what
that
we're
made
about.
those mouth noises
Understand all those words individually.
were communication.
You can plug the little thing into the big thing, and the big thing into the thing, and it looks cute.
Although I can plug the little thing into the thing, so
we
I
have
don't
that
really use
too.
those.
We have that technology.
But not on all the computers. I do have one computer that would need that. Okay, so we're going to build acrylic case to your left.
And I've just used these as a safety because it's easier. It's harder to lose bigger things.
Yes, I do that too sometimes. Just store as micro SD card in a thing. So let us follow these instructions. Lay acrylic out on flat surface.
And do not worry, this will be linked in the description because you definitely can't see them.
So lay out our plastic parts.
Can it be seen?
You now have to scroll this. Oh, we got to get the paper off. Here, start working. It says to use a fingernail to scrape up one corner, then pull on the corner to remove the rest of the paper.
Does it take into account my shiny nails? I can't see.
Yes, you have nails. I'm like...
Yeah, but when they have like gel on them, they're this is technical, thicker, and therefore sometimes don't work.
Wait! I got...
We got it. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, that's satisfying.
It is.
Uh,
I did not get it off in one piece like you're doing.
Well, don't give me time to fail. It's not over yet.
Okay, and
you like to throw away the real parts.
we have completed the depapyrusing.
Yeah.
All right, you have the mouse, so if you would scroll down and tell me what to do next, because we have now done that.
Okay.
Position the bottom piece so that you're looking at its glossy surface.
Okay, I'm gonna boop up one more.
Okay, I'm looking at its glossy surface.
Never mind, that's good. And its frosted surface on the other side.
Yep. I have now positioned this.
Excellent work. Excellent work.
Please scroll down.
Scrolling.
Press the 4 side pieces.
Alright, please pause. I mean, this is like building a log cabin because it just goes together. Floppy Emu. Or I got made fun of by Australian people. You know who you are. For saying emu. Because they're like, it's emu.
Okay.
And that's the whole story. But apparently saying emu is hilarious.
Emu.
If you're Australian.
Not emu. Emu. Got it. Okay, I think I have completed
this portion. Okay.
Yeah.
Scrolling.
Plug the ribbon cable in the board.
Power ribbon cable, right? Is that the ribbon cable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Done.
Alright. That's a long ribbon cutting. For such a tiny little guy.
Saw this.
Snap the button guide into place.
Snapped.
Neat.
Yep. It's over all the
Rectangular
buttons.
opening, blah blah blah, over the blah blah blah. Okay. So let's scroll for us.
Place the button plungers.
Oh, those little
Or
swords.
tombstone.
Okay, so I'm like, they look like pixelated.
Okay.
Yeah, swords or tombstones. Okay. Okay. Now here we are.
Lower the top down carefully over the other pieces.
Bam.
Make sure the plungers
That's so nice.
pop through.
Oh, this
all
is not.
hinging on the plungers right here.
That's. And they are
Oh.
mobile. So it is not. Oh, that seems promising.
Oh!
Did it go? Square peg, square hole?
Boom!
Okay.
Now where do I put? Surely
Yeah, don't
something
move
holds
yet.
it together.
Alright, insert screws. These guys. Oh, the little screen.
Do these go through the board?
Insert screws at each corner and secure them with nuts. You're done.
Awesome.
Nuts, you're done. Yeah, wow.
Alright, I got 3 out of 4. Alright, nut me. Alright. And this one's screwed. I don't know. This nut does not want to go on this screw. It's not. There we go.
Okay.
Shows the camera. No, you show the
Okay.
camera.
I wasn't sure if it made it. I don't know.
It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Right. Here's the floppy emu. Emu.
Oh, yeah.
Emulator.
No, we need to. Yeah, this screen was gonna have some output, right?
Yep. All right.
There you go.
To the vet, Apple II, Robin. Okay, so here's the Apple IIe, and I'm going to run the cable through the back here because I do not have. This came with this little guy, so you can plug the cable in, and then plug this directly into the back of your computer.
Yeah.
But the back of this Apple IIe does not have anything that looks like this. The only thing it has is a printer port. So the disk interface card that I have, is this type. So we're gonna plug it in here. Hold that,
I was gonna say,
please.
let me do this.
And
you
so
can
I'm
point
going
some
to
things
just
out.
snake this little guy through the back. Now, it is possible to plug this thing in backwards. So to be very careful that the red stripe, which is pin 1, is on this side. So I am doing that. There.
Excuse me while the.
And now, that being done, okay, now I can put the lid back on.
Okay.
And this is long enough that it will nicely go upstairs. But first, I'm going to plug the Apple II back in and set it back up
Because why not?
on its monitor, which goes there. Alright. The Floppy Emu gets power from the machine. How did I twist this cable that much?
Oh.
So, fingers crossed. And we've got a screen.
Okay. Yeah, let me get on that real fast because that is super adorable. So I'm gonna get on that screen.
And then look
But
up.
then.
That's what's loading.
Oh.
Be sure caps lock is down. It is. Man, typing on an Apple IIe keyboard is just flashbacks.
Oh, nice.
And Apple uses Control C, doesn't it?
Weird. Is the refresh.
Of course.
Yeah.
So now we can see what else is on here. So I can hit that button to eject the disc, and then I'm going to go to games. And here are our games.
You don't want it. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, that's flashing like crazy. Oh, the reset button.
It should just boot from this. Yeah, it's working this time. It's reading the tracks.
Moon
Patrol!
Oh, we need our bathroom.
Keyboard mode.
Oh my god!
How do I shoot?
No, you're asking for too much. Oh!
Okay, I need to also be able to jump, apparently. Okay. Jump, 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 jump.
It's like on the other game when I was trying to play it.
Now, okay, I'm gonna exit this. So,
Alright, let's.
So I never had an Apple II until I found this one at a thrift store.
And we were Tandy.
Home. But when we were in 2nd or 3rd grade, our school got a computer lab and it was full of Apple IIes, and that's
where we played
so
Oregon
that
Trail.
may be the first computers that I ever really used, because that was before my parents got the Tandy.
Yeah, I don't remember if we got. Probably Apple IIs.
I mean,
were
other than my
first.
Odyssey 2, which did let you program in assembly, which I did lots of. This was the machine.
Because
this was the machine that schools bought, because Apple II, as opposed to Commodore or Tandy, had this enormous educational software ecosystem. Like, they just had the software for schools that
what is a big deal?
no
you
one
got
else
to go.
could compete with.
I mean, I think it wasn't more like 4th and 5th grade.
I remember in 4th grade was when
In the computer lab. I mean, exactly what you're saying.
we like begged out of PE because I had a computer program in the back of 321 Contact Magazine that you and I were like, if you will give us an hour in the computer lab, we think we can type this whole thing in. And I think we did. But there's the Apple II with the Floppy Emu. And
it works.
it works great.
Is there Oregon Trail? Oh my god!
Is this what you remember? Do you always have this?
You know, I remember a version that was just the green and the black. There wasn't even any color. So this
You may travel the trail, learn
more-
about the trail, see the top 10, or turn the sound off.
turn the sound off.
What is your choice?
Well, so this is more advanced than I remember, because I see at least 2 colors.
Yeah.
And that's already more advanced. We could travel the trail. We won't remember what to do, but that's part of the fun.
Banker from Boston, carpenter from Ohio, farmer from Illinois. Find out the differences between the
You
choices.
find out by dying.
Where's
huh?
nerd from Alabama?
I don't see it. We can't be ourselves.
See, it's having to read from that other disc that's on the Floppy Emu. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and a step, and with the girls be handy.
Oh, there it goes.
How many
forever.
verses does Yankee Doodle have?
And I have dissented.
This game is boring me.
Well, I don't remember this much setup. I just remember like they just
Continue on the trail.
this screen looks familiar, except it was all. Oh, well, I can see if I turn the music off as an option. This is just like Halo.
Yeah, it's a first-person dysentery.
First-person dysentery. We're almost out of food. We're gonna
Let's make it to. We made it to the
we
landmark.
We're gonna lose oxygen.
Our health is good.
Excuse me.
Henry has measles.
Measles.
Who did he get measles from? You passed a gravesite. Would you?
Yeah, we gotta leave Henry. Why did you get vaccinated? MMR.
What?
Pepperoni and cheese?
Both of which are misspelled?
I know!
And Andy is not capitalized, but here is capitalized? Pepperoni and cheese.
Oh god, measles.
Was this the original game?
How did he get measles with us being alone?
I know! Alright, we're at a
Is
post
a
office. Let's buy some food.
Health is poor. I'm gonna get thought.
Amy has a fever!
I got it!
We buried her. It was beautiful.
No, I'm dead! That was just the Taylor show.
That was awesome.
I'm dead!
I don't even have a fever.
I know! You were hiding the ration.
I'm super good at Oregon Trail.
You are! First time player's luck.
But I'm pretty happy with the Floppy Emu on the Apple IIe.
That's great. And like all of her projects, it worked right away.
Without fail.
Yeah,
I know.
that is
something.
standard.
All right.
So used to that.
And this has been Apple Party.